These pepper plants should be aggressively growing right now. And honestly, the problem started before the symptoms showed up. Most people notice the damage long after the system has already failed. Let me show you what happened here. Because honestly, these plants should be much further along right now. And at first glance, it doesn't even look that bad. But that is usually how it starts. This doesn't look like a huge problem, but peppers hate cold, wet soil. Roots slow down first, and then the rest of the symptoms show up later. The yellowing of the leaves, the spots on them, they just do not like soil conditions like this early in the season. And once they lose momentum, they fall behind fast. Slow plants stay slow and cause delays that compound throughout the rest of the season. The roots are really what start first here. The leaves, they show the symptoms later. Below ground is where the problem first starts. By the time you notice it up at the top, the plant is already behind. It's because the roots are what feed first. They're trying to send the growing parts out to spread the plant to support the top half. When there are not enough roots to support the top half, the top cannot grow as it should. Usually, it isn't just one big thing. It's usually multiple small stressors that stack together. It's stress stacking. Cold nights, too much moisture, low oxygen around the roots. Each issue alone may not matter, but when they're stacked together, it equals stalled growth very quickly in the field. And that is exactly what happened here. None of these by themselves would probably stop the plant. Just cold, just too wet. But together, it slows everything down. We've lost our momentum. The growth has slowed down, and it compounds to starting to see different diseases popping up in the plants. And peppers really don't like losing momentum, especially early. They thrive on the constant growth, warm temperatures, and dry soil. That is where they keep their early momentum. This is why systems matter. Healthy plants keep momentum. Stalled plants spend the season trying to catch up. Most people are trying to fix a symptom and not actually address the problems. But the real problem started earlier. It had to do with the timing, getting your transplants ready at the appropriate time to go out in the field. Once plants lose their early push, it is hard to get back. And the timing is really what matters and can compound issues throughout the season. That's why early conditions matter so much. This isn't about perfect conditions. It's about avoiding the conditions that stall growth. This can be done with better timing, avoided saturated beds, and if they keep their momentum early, everything gets easier after that. You're really trying to protect the growth momentum, because once this plant stalls, it takes a really, really long time to fully recover. This will greatly increase the time it takes to harvest and allows you less time to harvest throughout the season. Most growing problems start before you notice them. By the time you see the symptoms, the system has already failed. That's what really good systems are doing. They're preventing the problem before they ever slow everything down. That's really what building good systems is all about. Preventing the problem before they slow everything else down. And usually, the earlier you catch this, the easier everything out here actually becomes. If you want to see how this connects to everything else, from planting to harvest, and how all of this connects, growersblueprint.com, that is exactly what I've built. And as always, thank you all for watching. Keep farming. Have a good day.